Good afternoon. This is Universal News Media. It is January 25, 2018. What most people on this Earth don't know is that there are a number of planets close to our Earth, causing Earth changes such as temporary receding shorelines, weather changes, and earthquakes. This topic is not discussed by public media. A good place to view these planets is Alaska because the air is cleaner and less chemtrailing is done there. Chemtrailing is another name for military jets releasing chemicals into the air. The main chemical is nanoparticulates of aluminum, barium, and strontium, plus many other chemicals which we don't have time to cover in this video. But chemtrailing is definitely performed in Alaska, just not to the extent that it is in the lower 48 states. Our first photo was taken by the Federal Aviation weathercam located in Good News Bay, Alaska. Atmospheric chemicals make these planets nearly transparent, but when they are lit up by the sun, they do become visible, as you can see in the photo. This video shows two small moons and one larger planet. These images were obtained on January 3, 2018, from the Cheakamus Canyon Tower weathercam in British Columbia, Canada. It is somewhat difficult to see the larger planet near the sun because of the reflections. This next video was taken from images on January 8, 2018 from the Alaskan Federal Aviation weathercam in Chilkat, Alaska. I call this lens flare the Mexican hat lens flare. It's always present during an eclipse. The eclipsing planet is always between the black dot and the Mexican hat lens flare. The bright red ball is actually a reflection of the planet eclipsing the sun, which emerges into view as the sun moves westward. As soon as the clouds clear, this red planet can be seen from Pelican, Alaska on January 8, rotating quickly. On January 22nd, another solar eclipse is viewed from the Good News Bay, Alaska weathercam. Once again, we see the Mexican hat lens flare aligned with the eclipsing planet and the black dot. Another planet, much larger, comes into view next to the planet that we've been watching. The inset provides a better view of both planets. On January 18th, the Canadian Aviation weathercam in Attawapiskat, Ontario, caught this video of a massive crater-pocked planet between the sun and the Earth. It begins with the sun looking rather normal. However, as soon as the planet moves between the sun and the Earth, the sun suddenly shrinks to about 1/4 its previous size, and the landscape darkens. The sun looks like a flashlight moving across our screen. This is not the sun. It is a light positioned between the sun and the Earth, much closer to the Earth. Notice the texture on the massive object behind the light. Technology has blurred the object, but it is obviously something that the light is moving in front of. After the flashlight sun has moved across the huge object, the real sun emerges from behind and the sun resumes its normal size again. We'll play this clip again. Notice normal sun, and it suddenly shrinks, crosses in front of the massive textured object in the background. The background doesn't move. The real sun emerges from behind the massive object, and the sun resumes its normal size again. The sun pulsates as it moves across the screen, which will be explained in a later video. Here we see another eclipse occurring from the Casagluck, Alaska FAA weathercam. The Roan, Alaska camera took this photo on January 4th. At first glance it looks pretty normal, but look very closely at the upper left corner of this photo. There are two planets, made nearly transparent by the atmospheric chemicals. Here is a photo showing a better view of the two planets in the corner. Brightness and contrast have been applied for better viewing. On January 3, 2018, two suns were seen rising over the mountains, viewed from Cheakamus Canyon Tower in British Vancouver, Canada. On December 27, 2017, residents of Port Alexander, Alaska, could see a planet behind the mountain, nearly transparent from the atmospheric chemicals. On January 10, the Livengood of Alaska FAA weathercam caught this large planet, nearly transparent from the atmospheric chemicals. On January 9, this same red planet is seen from the Esther Dome, Alaska camera traveling westward. Very strangely, the sun stretches across the horizon to engulf this planet in glare, making it impossible to see. This is extremely unusual sun behavior. On January 5th, at Puntia Lake, Alaska, 2 moons were viewable. Again, these objects are made nearly transparent by the atmospheric chemicals, but the moons are very visible in the inset, where brightness and contrast have been increased. Anyone can access these FAA cameras. They are scattered across Alaska and Canada. Simply point your browser to avcams, spelled avcams.faa.gov. Many people ask when this incoming system will make its closest approach to our planet. A general indication of time is given in the following screens of text.